All right, welcome back, everybody who is watching. Welcome back. So we are working on part 2 of the chicken enclosure, or new house. So I've got the fancy sawzall here. Woo! Me and Power Tools gets me excited. We are gonna be, because this thing is super heavy to move, so I don't need to move it yet. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the roof here, remove it, so I can finish off putting up the studs for the wall here. Hold on a second. For the wall, so we can frame the door and everything and get pretty much the front whole half done. And since last time I picked the camera up, Alex has been on a rail over here. Look at this. This looks awesome. That was a dust bath, but it rained and got really wet. But look at that. That is gonna look awesome. We're gonna butt it all the way up to here, and I'm gonna get like spray foam and fill all the gaps in. But that's kind of what the plan is. So right now what we're doing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this roof off so I can put the rest of the studs up and then frame the door. I think the door is gonna be like here. I think that's where we're gonna put it, because we want to be able to walk in and clean and get eggs and all that stuff. That's the plan for today. So I probably should have gloves and safety glasses, but we're not going to do that today. That's just not going to be part of the plan. So do not copy what I do. Always safety first, and that's how it's done. That's what you're supposed to do. I'll probably go get a hammer and pull all, actually I might come by hand, but pull all that up, or like a pry bar, and pull all that shingles up, and then we're going to cut it back far enough to where I can start doing the studs, or studs, I guess you could say. But yeah, everything it's still standing, so that's a win in my book. It's still standing. So I'm going to go get a little pry. We're gonna go through and we're gonna cut all that up, pick it up, and we're gonna cut it. So I'm gonna go find some more tools. Be right back. So I did not realize how good this thing was built. Like, they cared about their dog or whatever they had. I don't know if it was what kind of dog it was. This is just left here when we bought the house, but I mean, they went all out. Like, I knew it was pretty good on the inside because I cut the doors in and it was full of insulation. So like, I knew that it was done really well, but this seems a little excessive for a dog house, isn't it? Or am I just insane? Because I mean, we have what was the old duck house, was an old dog crate or dog house, and it's actually sitting like way over there in the corner because I got it out of the way. But I mean, that's normally what dog houses are. This is like someone built it so their kid could live in it. And I don't know the previous owners. It's probably what they did. You never know. World's crazy, right? But I'm going to go ahead and set this up when we're cutting. But right now I'm just going to try to peel all these back real quick, and then we are going to, hopefully this will go pretty smoothly. So I'm going to set it up for a time lapse. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's multiple layers. There's like 3 or 4 layers under here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There's 4 layers of roofing. They clearly used whatever they didn't use on the house when they were living here. Totally fine. It's cool. Just kind of a pain in the butt right now. But yeah, also, I know I'm not wearing gloves. It's really gross. I mean, extremely careful, because I just don't have a pair laying around the house. I mean, I might, but I can't find them. But so I'm being really careful. I know it's gross, but I'm not touching my face or anything. I wipe down the camera and my phone and everything like that, so not really worried about that. But now we're gonna play with power tools and start cutting to make some magic happen. So no, we're cutting it so I could put the 2x4s up. Huh. How cool, how fun was that? I didn't even cut myself, I got on my finger still. This is exciting. It's gonna be so fun to burn too. But yeah, no, I was just telling them there was 4 layers of shingles on the roof. Jeez. It was everything that they didn't use on the house, I bet. And they threw it on here. But so now that was the exciting part. That was the fun part, was doing the cut stuff. And it's not even cutting all of it, unfortunately. So now I'm gonna close it up and then lay down the 2x4s. Well, connect them all to where they need to go. Oh, I think I need to cut that some more. Yes, I get to cut more. but yeah, so that's what the plan is. We're gonna cut this back a little bit more. I think I might have to, I might not have to. We'll decide when I start bringing them over. But I'm gonna measure and cut and get them over here, and then we'll figure out exactly what we are doing. I think that's a good plan. I like the plan of rolling with the plan. All right, so this is kind of the basis. So this is where the door is going to be. I mean, that's like I can fit pretty easily through that, but that's where the door is going to be. And I just want to put another one in just so when we put the wall up, everything will fit. And then we'll frame the door in and everything too. Obviously, we're going to do it, you know, properly so it looks good. So now I am gonna, oh boy, I'm gonna start cutting some more of those round pieces, and we're gonna cut them in half and then angle them how we need to so they fit and they fill all the creases up. And they're kind of a pain in the butt to do by yourself, but you know, Alex just went to the store, so obviously somebody has to do it. And I mean, they're pretty long too. Like none of those are halves. Like those are like cut down really at all. Like they're all fulls, but like that's all of them. Like, so, I mean, you know, 14, 16 of them left that we still have. You know, when you cut them in half. So that's what I'm going to start doing now, is just starting to cut them. And hopefully I don't cut my hand off. That's always the goal, is to not do that. So, all right, we have made some awesome progress. Got that whole wall in. We're gonna put chicken wire to fill that gap in, just so there's a lot of ventilation. And as you can hear, Alex is cutting more of these shorties and all this. And I was gonna get the handy dandy sawzall and cut, but some of this plywood looks pretty decent, so I might try to keep it. If I time lapse it, I'm cutting it. If I don't, and I just show up but the house is gone, I kept the roof. That's what we're going with. So I don't know if you can see it, but look how big that spider is. Holy crow, oh my god, it moves. Look at that thing. That is terrifying. Whew. God, I forgot how big they are when they aren't really disturbed. But yeah, so you can tell this house is built to last. I mean, it is fortified, insulated, spidered, everything. It's crazy. That was a double pane-ish window that I just yanked out of there. Like, I mean, that's pretty impressive of a window. I mean, excuse me. God damn. But I mean, that's what we have in our house, is those kind of windows. So it's just impressive that they put that on a dog house. So all right, we are making quite a bit of progress. I quit the time lapse because, well, I didn't have anywhere to put it, because Alex is building the little wall here, and this is where the door is going to go. But yeah, they were very persistent about making sure this thing was nice and toasty. So now I think I'm going to clear all this out, all the insulation out, and then we're going to get the handy dandy sawzall, and we're just going to start cutting, making it exciting. Because today we're hopefully going to get everything done. At least it all framed in, most likely a door put on, maybe. I don't know yet, but that's kind of the plan. And it's only like 1 o'clock right now, so, or maybe 2 o'clock, but still, we have plenty of time and a big old mess to deal with. But yeah, this is exciting. So when I start cutting, we're going to start filming. Wow. Just wow. This thing was built to withstand a bomb. Like, this is insane. I mean, it is. They built it from the inside out. Like, this is insane what they did here. Now I got a bird laying right now, so I kind of want to stop. Plus I want to take a break. I'm exhausted. But here's all the pieces of it. That's just the top, what, quarter of it? It's insane. It's freaking insane. This is nuts. So I think I'm going to cut the rest of it down, and then I'm going to pick this back up, because this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought it would. So once we get it all cut down, pull all the birds out and all the eggs out, we'll hopefully be ready to start framing the rest of it in. So we will. Wow, we have it all cut down. That's amazing. That was a lot of work. More than what I had anticipated, that's for sure. Way more. I didn't realize, I knew it was built good, but not that good. Damn. But yeah, so Alex is cutting pieces so we could line this wall up like we did here and on that side. And then I get to run to the store to go get some plywood to make a door. And then we'll get plywood tomorrow after I'm done working to fill the back end and everything and make it look hella legit. But yeah, no, this has turned out to be something a whole lot bigger than I thought. I thought we'd get this done in like a day and a half, 2 days. Hell no. This is so far 2 full days of working on it. Well, not maybe a day and a quarter of working on it. A day and a quarter of working on it, if anything. But I mean, this has been, I mean, we've been going since like, I think 10 o'clock this morning, maybe earlier, something like that. But yeah, we've been tearing on this thing, and she's getting the sides built up or cut up so we could put them all on, and then we're gonna have this all done up, and I'm gonna go do the door. But yeah, we had a rat problem, and all this bedding right here, all this stuff was all rats, and they had like a little pathway under the house because they constantly eating the food and stuff. So we are gonna, or I am gonna figure out what the hell to do with this mess, because this is all that house. Like, this is all that house. Like, that's crazy. And there's a piece still in there too. But when you look at it like this is nuts. Like, this is freaking insane how much of a pain in the butt this house was. Like, this was crazy. So much more work than I thought it'd be. I thought we would just cut it in like 3 or 4 pieces and move on with our day. That's what I thought we were gonna do. No, that's like 40 pieces over there. And then Alex is getting all these ready to be cut up. Here's the safety glasses too. Oh. Getting ready to get all these cut up so we could start lining it. I think we might have enough, or just barely enough, or we're gonna have to MacGyver something to make it work, but we're almost done with it. So I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin or end right now. I'm so burnt out and lost, and I'm sick on top of it. So it's a lot of extra oomph to get it done in a timely manner. But yeah, we're gonna side it all up, and then we are gonna get the door put on today. All right, so it's actually it's quite a bit wild because the weather turned really bad, but a few days later, and I started a new job, so like I'm like working really weird, but check it out. It's definitely not done. We got halfway lay boxes. We're gonna do more. We're gonna do more roofs all throughout, and I gotta fill that all in, but I mean, that's a pretty good space. If I do say so myself, we're gonna go through and I'm gonna fix the roof and stuff and find where it leaks and then seal it up and then paint it all black so they stay asleep longer during the day. Or like first thing in the morning. But dude, check it out. You got makeshift roof spars. They work just fine. I mean, they're just fine for right now. The lay boxes are community, so it's kind of weird and awkward. But no, I mean, this is looking really awesome in here. And like I said, I gotta fill all that in up there. I still gotta fill in that too up top. But I think a lot of it we're just gonna do chicken wire for some of the top, so it like ventilates, so it's not damn wire, so it's not as like smelly in there, because I mean chickens do stink. And then we're gonna, on my next day off, which I think is Saturday, which is when we'll pick up filming again for the next installment of this project, I'm gonna scoot everything over and cut it so it all fits nice, and then we'll somehow piece it together to all work. But right now we just stick these over it so they can't jump out at night. But I think the most beautiful part of this entire thing to me is this. Look at that. Is the double barn door. Woo! Damn near a real farm out here. How cool is that? But yeah, so the next video is going to be sealing all this up, dumping stuff like their lay boxes and everything in there, making it all pretty for them so they're all happy. Egg laying beautiful birds. Come on, open up. Oh man, that's still a little hard. We got to work on that, but that's going to be the next installment. This has turned into a much larger project than I thought, more so because that house, which I still haven't thrown away, it was just a pain in the butt to get rid of. But I think that's going to do it for this video, so we will see you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope y'all had a great time watching, or at least getting ideas of what kind of dumb project we're doing here. But that's really all I gotta say, so we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.